Welcome everybody for the fourth version of 12 days of quarantine. So let's everybody start in Tadasana. Look down at your feet, lift all 10 toes, spread them out. Draw your shoulders into your back, pull your belly and your ribs in. Inhale, Surya Namaskar is where we start. Reach up, exhale, forward fold over your legs. Half lift on your inhale. Step it back, top of a push-up, Chaturanga Dandasana, back bend. Cobra upper dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, do whatever you need. These first few are going to be a part of your warm-up. Pay attention of your foundation. Focus on your breath. Slowly walk your feet to your hands, forward fold, half lift on your in-breath. Exhale, bow. Press down through your feet. Walk your feet together, big toes touch. Second is Surya Namaskar B. We start in chair pose. You feel the power of your legs. Lift your heels. Challenge your balance. Look down at your feet. Make sure you can see all 10 toes. Bring your palms together. Hands through your heart center. Forward fold. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale. Step it back. 2 chaturangas. Back bend on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Right leg up on your in-breath. Bring your knee and your nose. Scoop your belly. Step your right foot forward. Left foot pivots. Warrior 1 takes you up. Hands down, right leg back, 2 chaturangas. Cobra upper dog, downward facing dog. Left leg up, left foot forward, right foot pivots, warrior 1 takes you up. Hands to the mat, left leg back, high plank. Engage your whole body to lower down, elbows into the midline. Downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths. Move your inner shoulders up as you feel your outer shoulders move towards your armpits. Feel the broadening of your upper back. Look between your hands. Step or hop your feet to the front. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, bow. Feet together, big toes touch, chair pose. That's how you end Surya Namaskar B. Stand tall. We're going to day 1. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Surya Namaskar A. Half lift on your inhale. Step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra upper dog. Downward facing dog. 1 full breath in, full breath out. Take some hops or kicks, find your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift, exhale, bow, feet together, big toes touch, chair pose takes you up. Exhale, hands to the mat, Surya Namaskar B. C, step it back, high plank, low plank. Back bend on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Right leg up. Bring your knee into your nose, scoop your belly, step your right foot forward. Left heel comes off the mat, crescent lunge. Build your first crescent lunge. Hug your legs in, sink your right hip. Pull the navel in, ribs in, knit them in, shoulders back, heart up. Open up your fingers, lift all 5 right toes. Left heel straight above your left heel. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg back, high plank, low plank. Back bend on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale, left leg up on your in-breath. Left knee into the chest, step your left foot forward, crescent lunge, build the first one, hold it. Pull your shoulders down your back, look up. Sink, hug, inner right thigh pushes back, right heel above your toes. Lean your chest up, heart up, look up, forward or down, whatever feels good on your neck. Hands to the mat, left leg back, plank, low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, you got it. And downward facing dog. Look between your hands, gently step or float your feet to the front. Moving right into the second day, chair pose, sweep your arms up. Forward fold over your legs. Half lift on your inhale, step or jump back, chaturanga times 2. Second day of quarantine, cobra upper dog, downward facing dog. Right leg up on your inhale. Right foot forward, left foot pivots, warrior 1 takes you up. Touch the pose, hug your legs, feel the power. Exhale, hands to the mat. 2 chaturangas. Modify as needed. Left leg up. Bring your left foot forward, right foot pivots, warrior 1, sweeps up. Hands to the mat, left leg back, high plank, low twice. Do what you can. Downward facing dog, take a breath. Surya Namaskar C, we're gonna start here, right leg up. Not C. Take that back. Surya Namaskar A. Hop your feet to your hands. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, bow. Press down as you rise all the way up. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Half lift on your inhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. This is day one. Back bend. Downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths. 3 in. 7, 8, 9, 10. How many more? 9 to go. Look between your hands. 3 Shakti kicks takes you to the front. That's an option. Heels to your bone. If you got it, do it. If you don't, no worries. Forward fold over your legs. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, bow. Raise your arms all the way up. Big stretch up. Palms together at your heart. Hands at your side, hips wherever you'd like. Tree pose is number 4. Right heel lifts, right knee, come out to the side. Find your tree. So many different options. Foot can be on the inside of your thigh. It could be towards your inner shin. It could be big toe on the mat, hands at your heart. It can open up your arms. You can take your hands behind your back. You can do whatever works. Find steadiness and balance in your standing leg. First of many balance poses today. This is the balance practice. Bring your right knee back to your center and set your right foot back to the mat. Palms at your heart, hands at your side. Second side, root your right foot. Look down, make sure it's parallel at 12 o'clock. Lift your left heel. Knee comes up out to the side. Find your foot on your inner thigh. Turn your toes back. That will help widen your right hip flexor, hands to your heart. If that's not available, left foot to lower shin, left big toe to the mat. Find your drishti, find your gaze, find your arms. Pull your shoulders down, belly in. Steadiness in your standing leg. Turn, bring your left foot back to the center, bring your palms together at your heart, set your left foot back to the mat, come to the top of your mat. Surya Namaskar C, working it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Half lift on your inhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Crescent lunge with your right leg up, right foot forward. Heel stays off the mat, hug your legs in, sweep your arms up. Hands to the mat, right leg back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra. Down dog. Surya Namaskar C, left leg up. Bring your knee in, step your left foot forward. Right heel off the mat, sweep your arms. Crescent lunge. Hands down to the mat, left leg back, high plank, low plank. Cobra upward dog, downward facing dog. 1 full breath. Look between your hands to step or float your feet to the front. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, bow, feet together. Surya Namaskar B. Sweep your arms, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Half lift on your inhale. Step or jump back, Chaturanga times 2. Cobra upward dog. Downward facing dog, right leg up. Right leg forward, pivot on the sole of your left foot. Sweep your arms, warrior 1. Hands to the mat, right leg back, high plank. Chaturanga times 2. Cobra upward dog. Downward facing dog, left leg up on your inhale. Left leg forward, pivot on the sole of your right foot, sweep your arms, warrior 1. Hands to the mat, left leg back, high twice. Cobra upward dog. Downward facing dog, take a breath. Look between your hands, floaters. Hop your feet to the front, half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow. Press down to your feet, raise your arms all the way up. Surya Namaskar A, first day, exhale, fold. Half lift on your inhale. Step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath. Look between your hands, step or hop your feet to the front. Half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow. Root down through your feet. Raise your arms all the way up. 5th day. We're gonna stagger, I'm gonna go back. Keep you forward, right arm underneath left, eagle arms. Soften your knees, right leg over left leg, eagle legs. Squeeze your thighs together. Find the compression of your thighs, find the compression of your arms. Sit lower in your seat, lift your heart higher. We're gonna open up the arms, right leg's gonna come out. We're gonna go for 5 fly out with flyaways. Right leg out for 1, bring it back. Find eagle between each flyaway, 2. Find a deeper eagle between each flyaway, 3. This is the 5th day of quarantine, 4. And that would be 5. Here we fly away, say bye-bye. Hands at your heart, palms at your side. That'll leave you a little breathless. Good job. Inhale, raise the arms up. Left arm underneath right, squeeze. Soften your knees. Left thigh over right thigh, squeeze. Squeeze it all together. Move your knees to the left, torso to the right. Line it up. Lean your heart back. Make your flyaway. See if you can do it without touching your left foot to the ground. 5. It's okay if you're wobbly. 4. Open it up. 3. Open up. 2. Open it up. 1. You got it. And find your hands at your heart. Nice work. Tree pose. Root your left foot. We're on the 4th day. Lift your right knee. Second time's always going to be easier. Find your foot. Move your toes back. Hands at your heart. You don't have to listen or do exactly what I say in your tree. You got to find your expression in your balance poses. Drishti is keys. Find your focal point, find your gaze, and stay with it. It's here for maybe 10, 15 seconds. And as you slowly bring your right knee back to center and find your hands at your heart, bring your palms at your side. Root your right foot, lift your left heel, left knee out. So just notice how much easier the second time around is. And there's going to be plenty more times where you're going to be able to express yourself in tree, and each time's going to get better. I want you to know, for those of you that are a little more advanced, you can easily come to toe stand, or standing half-bound lotus, or flying pigeon. So all of those are available. If you know it, feel free to go for it. Bring your left knee back to center, set your left foot back down to the mat, hands at your heart, hands at your side. Surya Namaskar C, inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Half lift on your inhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra upward dog. Downward facing dog. You already noticed how much looser you are, which is the warm up. Right knee into your chest, step your right foot forward. Crescent lunge, heel stays off the mat. Big difference from your warrior. Every power, body, muscle in your legs are powered up. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg back, high plank. Chaturanga, low. Cobra, upward dog. Find what works in your body. Down dog, left leg up. Left leg in. Right heel stays off the mat. Crescent lunge. You got to lengthen your stance to get all the power possible. Hands to the mat. Left leg back. High plank. Low plank. Back bend. Down dog. One full breath. Look between your hands. Step or hop your feet to the front. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, bow. Feet together. Chair pose. Sweep your arm up. Surya Namaskar B. Hands forward fold. Half lift. Step or jump back. Chaturanga times 2. Cobra upward dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg up. Right foot forward. Left foot pivots. Warrior 1. Hands to the mat. Chaturanga times 2. Left leg up on your inhale. Bring it forward. Right foot pivots. Sweep. Hug. Deep. Hands to the mat, left leg back, Chaturanga times 2. Cobra upward dog. Downward facing dog, take a breath. Shake out whatever needs to be shook out. Gently step or flow your feet to the front. Half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow. Chair pose, it's just for one little one to take us straight up. And exhale, forward fold, Surya Namaskar A. Half lift on your inhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Day 1. Cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One full breath. Look between your hands. Step or jump your feet to the front. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, bow. Press through your feet. Strong. Hug your legs. Strong. Core strong. Reach your arms all the way up. Palms together at your heart center. Balance pose number 3. Dancer. Elbow right next to your hip. Find your inner edge of your right foot. Middle finger right at the base of your ankle. Thumb and first finger touch. Hips stay square. Reach your left arm up. You can stay here. Or find any other expression that you'd like to do. So first, here in Dancer, just find the kick. It's a quad-driven pose. It's a kick and an extend. A kick and extend. Just go as far as you can. Palm faces down. Pull your belly and your ribs in. Look down. Look over your left fingers. Find the power of your left leg to support. And the quad stretch. Slowly bring your right leg back to center. Hands at your heart. Balance poses are generally to increase your heart rate. So if that's happening, you're cool. Left elbow next to your hip. Grab your foot from the inside. Find it maybe a couple times to find it. No problem. Reach your right arm up. You grab the inside of the foot to get your left shoulder to pull back more. And you start to kick your foot into your hand into your foot. Palm faces down. Look over your right finger and feel the power. Quad driven. Push and extend. Kick and extend. It's all about the kick of the foot into the hand of the foot. Spread your right fingers, spread your toes. Nice. Bring your knee back in. Bring your palms back together, hands at your heart. Nice, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up, eagle. Right arm underneath left. Right arm, thigh over left thigh, squeeze. Fly your eagle away for 5. Sit lower with every eagle. Yes, it'll get easier and easier to keep that right foot off the floor. You gotta sit. This one we fly it away, bye-bye. And we come back to the mat. Reach your arms up, left arm underneath right. Squeeze, soften your knees, left thigh over right thigh, squeeze your thighs. Find your balance and then fly it away. And bring it back. Yeah, we don't have to be together. And fly it away, bye-bye. Come back to the front of your mat, hands at your heart, palms at your side, tree. Lift your right heel, lift your right knee, you know what to do. So I'll explain a little bit about the toe stand if people like that variation. The outer edge of your foot goes inside the crease of the pelvis and where the thigh meet. And your right arm can come wherever. I'm going to use the wall for right now. Good. Once you find this, you can hinge from your hips and lean hands to the mat and come into a deep squat. So that's your toe stand. If you want to go to toe stand, you find your balance there. Hands at your heart. Bring your right knee back to center. Set your right foot back to the mat. Second side, root your right foot, lift your left knee. Knee out to the side, find tree. Standing half bun lotus, outer edge of the foot. You've got to engage all 5 left toes. Your toes need to be engaged for the safety of your knee joint. Once you have the foot there, you can hinge from your hips. Take your fingertips to the mat. You can lift your right heel off the ground. Right heel towards your left glute. And then you find your hands behind you and around one hand to your heart. And then as you hinge from your hips, you come back up. So that's a practice in works. Do what you can. No, you don't have to. Knee back in, left foot back to the mat, and Tadasana. Inhale, Surya Namaskar C. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift on your inhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra upward dog. It's all about your shoulders to squeeze in the back body. Right leg up, right foot forward, crescent lunge. Hug. Exhale, Chaturanga. Mindful transitions, left leg up. Left foot forward, right heel off the mat, hug, sweep. Hands to the mat, left leg back, high plank. Low, cobra. Downward facing dog, take a breath. Full breath in. Full breath out. Look between your hands, step or jump your feet to the front. Half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow. We're on the second day of quarantine. As you can see, we're moving down at every time. Chair pose takes you up. Hands at your heart, center, half lift. Step or jump back, Chaturanga times 2. Back bend on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale, right leg up. Right foot forward, left foot pivots, warrior 1, touch it. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg back, Chaturanga times 2. Cobra upward dog, downward facing dog. Left leg up. Left foot forward, right foot pivots, warrior 1. Hug, sweep. Hands to the mat, left leg back, Chaturanga times 2. Back bend, downward facing dog, take a breath. Look between your hands, step or hop your feet to the front. Half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow, walk your feet together, big toes touch, chair pose, touch the pose. Stand up tall. Exhale, forward fold, Surya Namaskar A. I finally got it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back, top of a push-up. Chaturanga. Cobra upward dog. Downward facing dog. One breath. Hands look between. Soften your knees, hop your feet, step your feet to the front. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, bow. Press down through your feet, raise your arms all the way up. Fourth balance pose, hands to your heart. Hand to big toe pose. So come to the front of your mat. You're with somebody, stagger. Root down through your foot, 2-piece fingers, grabs big toe, in between big toe, second toe. Pause. Left hand can go to left thigh to help stabilize. Option to extend your right leg, pull your right shoulder back. If that doesn't work, hand onto right knee. Take your right leg out to the side as you find the opening of your adductor. So your leg can be straight or your knee can stay bent. Take a full breath. Feel the power of your left inner edge of the foot to root. Left arm comes out to the side. It's a counter for your right arm and your right leg. Bring your right leg back to your center. Set your right foot back down to the mat. Push down through your right foot. Center it. Lift your left heel. Two piece fingers. Grab big toe. Everybody can do this. Stay here. To challenge yourself, extend your left leg out. Even if you have to bend, keep your left knee bent and pull your left shoulder back. Once you take your left leg out to the side, whether it's bent or straight, we'll counter it with your right arm. Look over your right shoulder to challenge your balance and to change your dristi. Root down through the inner edge of your right foot. Feel the power and the stability of your right leg. Bring your left leg back to center, whether it's bent or straight, and bring your palms together at your heart and find your Tadasana as you take a breath. Find your dancer, right elbow right next to your right hip. Catch your foot. Reach your left arm up. Here's your dancer again. So you kick and extend. I'm going to give you a little option to take your left fingertips to the mat if it's available. And then all of a sudden you're in Ardha Chandrasana, Chopasana, which is just another fancy name for a quad stretch in your half moon pose. Otherwise, stay in your dancer. Root down to your left foot if you came to Ardha Chandrasana. Come back up. Find your dancer kick and bring your right foot back to the mat. Hands at your heart. Left elbow next to left hip. Catch your left foot with your inner hand and bring your inner edge of your foot. Right arm lifts. Yeah, and find your balance first. Nobody's going into Ardha Chandrasana unless you're balanced. Kick your left foot into your left hand, right fingertips to the floor, and then kick your left foot high, 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 high. Open your left hip and stack it on top of your right if you're in your half moon Chopasana. Otherwise, dancer pose, kick your foot higher, keep your hips square, look forward over your left fingers. If you're in Chopasana, bend your right knee, come back up, and set your left foot back down to the mat, hands at your heart. Tadasana, really great job. Eagle, sweep your arms up, right arm underneath left, right thigh over left thigh. Now you're so good you can do it together. And fly it away for 5. Fly it away for 4. Sit lower, my friends, in your eagle. 3, get low, get down. 2, and 1, bye-bye. And hands at your heart. Settle yourself together and open your palms. Arms up, left arm underneath right. Soften your knees. Yeah, there you go. And fly it away for 1. Good. 2, 3, squeeze it. 4, hug, open, fly it away. Bye-bye. And come back to the front of your mat. Right lift, foot lifts, tree, or toe stand. I'll give the toe standers time. Once you do it once, everything comes easier the second time around. It's just what happens in the practice. Push your foot into your leg if you're in tree and find your equal resistance. Good. Bring your right knee back to center. Set your right foot back down to the mat. Hands at your side. Lift your left heel. Take your left knee out. Catch your ankle. Inner foot pushes your inner thigh back. Hands at your heart. Open up. Take your hands wherever you want. Of course, you're in toe stand. Your right heel is right in the center of your left butt. You try to take both hands to your heart. You hinge from your hips, you come back up, you meet the trees, and your hands come back to center. Left knee back to center, set your left foot back down to the mat. So your Namaskar, C, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward, fold over your legs. Half lift on your inhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra upward dog, downward facing dog, right leg up. Set your right foot forward, crescent lunge, reach it up. Hands to the mat, high plank, low plank. Chaturanga, cobra upward dog, down dog. Left leg up. Left foot forward, right heel off the mat. Hug. It's a balance challenge. Feel this stretch everywhere. Left leg back, high plank. Cobra. Careful of how you position your head in your chaturangas. Make sure that your neck stays neutral with your spine. Look between your hands. Hop your feet to your hands. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, bow. Feet together. Chair pose. Take your arms up. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Half lift on your inhale. Step or jump back, Chaturanga times 2. Cobra, upward dog. Downward facing dog, right leg up. Right foot forward, left foot pivots, warrior 1. Anchor it down. Hands to the mat, right leg back, high plank. Low plank. Times 2. Ooh, caught you. Down dog. Left leg up. Left foot forward, right foot pivots. Warrior one, up. Hands together, down. Chaturanga twice. Cobra. Down dog. Full breath in. Look between your hands, hop your feet or step to your hands. Half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow. Feet together, chair pose, takes your arms up. Stand tall. Surya Namaskar A, finish it off, exhale, fold. Half lift on your inhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Back bend. Downward facing dog. Cat tilt to your plank. So we are on the 9th day of Christmas. Quarantine comes from the Christmas parallel that I did for years and years and years. 1 minute plank. Oh yes you can. Ready, set, go. Any plank you want to do. Forearms hug. Together, squeeze. Lift your quads, crown of the head forward, neck neutral. It's all about the root of your forearms, the root of the balls of your feet. The hug of your belly into your back, the inner thighs lift. Hug into your pelvic floor. Feel your tailbone move towards your heels. More power in your forearms, hug. This is all about your triceps and your power, strength of your arms, you're halfway. Two more full breaths. If you think about 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale, pause, counts the retention. Last full breath, you've got this. So what's this, day 9, did I say? I lied, it's day 8. So that's okay. We get to do this a couple more times. Set your knees down, sit back, child's pose. Take a little breather. Towel off, whatever you need. Child's pose, come to table. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Hop your feet to your hands. Forward fold, half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow. Press down through your feet, raise your arms all the way up. Now your balance poses are gonna move a little quicker because you've established the power. So hand to big toe pose. You're gonna bring your right knee up, grab your big toe, and you're gonna extend your right leg out. And just to hold it, maybe your right leg's gonna stay straight. Maybe your right knee's gonna stay bent. Square your hips, find whatever works for you. If your right leg goes out, your left arm follows. You can even come into a little twist for a dancing Shiva. Slowly bring your right foot back to center, right leg back to the mat. Bring your right foot, lift your left heel, take your knee up, grab your two piece fingers, big toe. Extend your left leg out. Forward or out, right arm counters. If you keep your left knee in, right hand on left knee. So these are all choices. You find what works for you. It's all about the root of your right foot right here. Challenge your drishti. Good. Center your left knee back to center. Bring your left foot back down to the mat. Come back to your Tadasana. Dancer pose. Right elbow right next to your right foot or right hip. Take your right hand. Reach your left arm up. I'm going back into my half moon. So it's easier the second time. I know exactly how slow to go. And I start to kick, 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 kick. Everybody else stay in dancer. Lighten up the fingertips of your left hand and make more weight go into your left foot. Kick harder, kick higher. If you're in the half moon, come up. You're back to your regular dancer. You take your right foot down, hands to your heart, Tadasana. Root your right foot, 12 o'clock, left elbow next to left hip, catch the inner edge of the foot. Raise your right arm up. You know what to do. Find the opportunity to find Shavasana. Fingertips, kick. So look down, will help you ground. Look to the left, will challenge your balance. Stack left hip over right. If you're in dancer, foot into hand, hand into foot, spread all 10 toes. Yeah, all 10, even the foot on the floor. Come back up from Shavasana, come out of your dancer, hands at your heart, and palms at your side. Nice, eagle. Both together, reach your arms up. Right arm underneath left, right there over left thigh, and let's go the fly away. Yeah. One more. Bye-bye. I don't know, it feels good to say bye-bye. Arms up. Left arm under, left thigh over. Squeeze, sit low. Squeeze, sit low. Find it. And go. Out, squeeze. Out, squeeze. Out, squeeze. Out. One more. Fly it away. Bye-bye. Hands at your heart. Tree pose. Right. Left foot roots, right heel, knee out. Find it. It's a nice way to recover your breath if you're just doing regular tree. Toe standers, go for it. Pull your shoulders down your back. Find your beautiful, beautiful tree. Bring your right knee back to center. Bring your hands to your heart. Center. Lift your left heel, left knee out to the side. Look at how much easier it is. Check you out. Push your left foot into your thigh. Thigh into foot. Hands at your heart. Arms open up. Tadasana. Tadasana. Tree. Feels like Tadasana, the right side anyway. It's rooted through the right foot. Just giving you a little extra time for the toe standards because that takes a little bit more time. Be mindful. Only do it if it feels good in your body. Bring your left knee back to center. Sit your left foot back down to the mat. Hands at your heart. And palms at your side. So your Namaskar C. Raise it up. Exhale, forward fold. Half up on your inhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga down. Cobra, upward dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg up. Crescent lunge. Takes you forward. Reaches your arms up. So just flow it. You don't need me. Take a couple breaths in your down dog. Look between your hands, float your feet to the front. Half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow. Feet together, big toes touch, chair pose takes you up. Exhale, forward fold, so your Namaskar B. Inhale, half lift, move to the left. Exhale, step it back. 2 chaturangas. Cobra, upward dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg up. Right leg forward, left foot pivots, warrior 1, arms up. Palms together, hands to the heart, right leg back, chaturanga times 2. Good. Cobra upward dog, downward facing dog, left leg up. Left leg forward, right foot pivots, warrior 1, sweeps. Exhale, hands to the mat, left leg back, got it. Take a full breath. Full breath out. Look between your hands, float your feet to your hands. Half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow, feet together, big toes touch, chair pose, sweeps your arms. Stand tall. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Surya Namaskar A. Quarantine day 1. Step it back, chaturanga. Cobra upward dog. Downward facing dog. Nice work. Catch up to your plank pose. Number 9. Lower all the way down to the ground. Keep your chin or your forehead on the mat. Bend your knees and grab the outside edges of your feet. 1, 2, 3, kick. Bring your knees and your heels toward each other. Pull your shoulders at your back. It'll happen automatically. Kick as high as you can, as hard as you can for this full couple breaths. Kick higher, kick harder. Spread your toes, roll to the soft part of your belly. Feel your thighs. If you don't feel your thighs, kick harder. Kick more. Loosen the glute, squeeze. Move your inner thighs up and lower back down. Nice work. Windshield wipe your legs a couple times. Day 8, forearm plank. Ready, set. You're on. Go. "20 seconds in." You can move forward and back. You can do some knee drops. You can go side to side. Lots of variations in your side or in your plank pose. Take advantage. It makes it go faster. Alternate knees. One leg lifts, other leg lifts. You just got to make sure your hips don't move. 15 seconds, my friends. You've got this. Set your knees down, table pose. Press your hips up, down dog. Hop your feet to your hands, forward fold over your legs. Half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow. Press down through your feet, raise your arms all the way up. Palms together through your heart center. Hand to big toe pose or hand to knee. Find your big toe, extend your leg out. Yes, I'm going to bring it right into Malena's. You can take your arm up or out depending on your room. Bring your right leg back to straight. Whether your knee's bent, find a little twist. It's good. Left hand out of right knee. And set your right foot back down to the mat. Push through your right foot. Make sure it's 12 o'clock parallel. Lift your left foot. Big toe, second toe, in between. Pull your left shoulder back. Open up your left leg. Open up your right arm. Bring your left knee back to a bend, take your right hand on the outer left knee, reach your left arm back, find your twist, pull your shoulder blades together in your back. Slowly turn your torso back to center, set your left foot back down to the mat. Find your Tadasana, palms at your side. Dancer pose, right elbow right next to your right hip. Find your right hand. I'm going to change it up for you a little bit this time. I'm going to come into reverse dancer as you take your left hand to right foot. Otherwise, stay with what you're doing if you like it. Right arm reaches up, and I'm going to take my fingertips to the mat for this revolved, or actually it's kind of revolved half moon pose because my hips are staying more square. I'm going to let my crown of the head drop. Otherwise, stay in your dancer pose. If you're in reverse dancer and you're forward fold, bend your left knee and come back up. Just changing it up a little for variety, and take your palms together at your heart. Left elbow next to your left hip, find your inner edge of your foot. I'm going to switch hands right away from my reverse dancer. You're going to do what you want to do. Bend your right knee, lean forward, heart forward, take your left fingertips to the mat and kick. It's still the biggest kick ever. Crown of the head drops, release any pressure in your neck. Push to your right foot. If you are forward, bend your right knee. Lean forward a little bit. Come all the way back up to straight. Set your left hand back to the mat, palms together, hands at your heart, Tadasana. Eagle. Right arm underneath left, right thigh over left thigh, squeeze. Sit low. Fire it out. Stay low. Stay low the whole time. Stay low even on the kick out. Stay low even on the kick out. Feel your left thigh. Feel your left thigh. And now, fly it away. Bye-bye. Hands at your heart. Tadasana. Arms up. Left arm under, left thigh over. Let's fly. Fly. See how much easier it is this time than the previous times? Every time it gets a little easier. Fly it away. Bye-bye. And hands at your heart. Tadasana. Tree. Right heel lifts, right knee up, out to the side. Tree. Oh, super easy. So now I'm going to ask you to challenge yourself. When you're in tree and you've got this amazing balance and you feel so good, like, I got this, close your eyes. Lose one of your senses and notice what happens. With practice, this gets better. Always the opportunity for toe stand. I'm not cutting you guys short. Find what you need. Everybody back up to straight. Bring your right knee back to center. Set your right foot back down to the mat. Palms at your side. This just sets you up. Root your right foot. Lift your left knee. Find your tree. I like the big toe of the left foot to turn back, almost on my back thigh, hamstring. So now I can feel more opening in my left hip. I can open up my arms. I can take my hands. I can bring them back. Shoulders squeeze. Anything to pull your shoulders into your back body like we did in bow pose. All beneficial. Bring your left knee back to center. Set your left foot back down to the mat. Come to the front of your mat, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift on your inhale. We're at Surya Namaskar. C. Step back, top of a push-up. Low cobra, upward dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg up. Right foot forward. Left heel stays off the mat. Crescent touch. Chaturanga. Down dog. Left leg up. Find your crescent, guys. Hug it in. Hang in there. You're doing amazing. Chaturanga. Down dog. Hop your feet to your hands. Half lift on your inhale. Fold. Big toes touch. Chair pose. Surya Namaskar B. Hands. Find your forward fold. Half lift. Chaturanga Dandasana times 2. Back bend. Down dog. Right leg up. Right foot forward. Left foot pivots. Warrior 1. Up. Exhale. Hands to the mat. Your back's starting to crack. Chaturanga times 2. That's what happens when you start to stimulate, circulate. Left leg up. Magical things happen. Your body is praising you right now, even though you might not think it is. So good for you. Look between your hands, float your feet to your hands. Half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow. Chair pose takes us to end Surya Namaskar. Stand tall, floats right into Surya Namaskar. A half lift. Step or jump back, chaturanga. Downward facing dog, take a breath. Nice work. Hop your feet outside your baby fingers, Malasana. Day 10. You know how close you are? This is a good one. This is going to be the shortest one out of the 4 yet. Bakasana, go for it. So go for your crow. Squeeze your triceps into your shins. Lean forward, heart forward, look forward. So I've been teaching some yoga in the driveways, people's homes, and I've been teaching crow on the concrete. That's how confident I am that they're going to hang with it as long as they look forward. You got to look forward. You got to look in front of your mat. All of a sudden your feet float up and it's magical. Excellent job, everybody. Hands to the mat, forward fold over your legs. Walk your feet together. Step one leg back, other leg back. Top of a push up and lower yourself all the way down to your mat for your bow pose. Bend your knees, grab your feet and kick. Kick, 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 kick. Come on, 10 seconds of the hardest kick you can do is plenty. Kick, kick harder. Kick harder, you got 3 seconds. Kick more. Lower all the way down. Take your forearms to the mat, forearm plank. 1 minute. Starts now. So a variation is side plank. The thing is you kind of have to guess on the time if you want to change it up to side plank. I like side plank. This breaks up the forearm plank, and it's still a real good way to find power and strength. You can tap your feet out to the side like I didn't show you that last time. Just keep your hips really strong and neutral. You can alternate your knees. You can do double knee drops. That's going to feel your quads more. You can do hamstring curls. Kick your heel to your bum. You can do fire hydrants with your legs. It's endless. It's endless. What do you want? What do you want to get out of it? You want to stay static? Some of you are at your knees. Some of you are on your bellies. You're like, forget you. Forget you, Funky and Hone. Forget you guys. Not us. No quarantine 15 here. It's all about staying in shape and feeling good. Take your knees to the mat, hands to the mat, down dog. Hop your feet to your hands, forward fold. No messing around, half lift on your inhale. Exhale, bow. Root down through your feet, raise your arms all the way up. Hand to big toe pose. Go right into it. You can stay here. You can stay here. You can put your heel on top of someone's shoulder. Bring your knee back into center. Open your arm for dancing Shiva. Maybe you're already there, and that's good too. Center yourself. Right foot back down to the mat. Root your right foot. The right leg's got to power up. Bring your left knee. If you started this with a weak right leg, you're not going to find it. You're going to be all over the place. So hug. Find your pose. Dancing Shiva to finish it. Look over your left shoulder, look to the wall, whatever it takes. Bring your body back to center, sit your left foot back to the mat, right elbow right next to your right hip. Grab your foot, find your dancer. So I'm going back to half moon, Chopasana. So remember before I did the reversed, now I'm going for the Chopasana. It just gives you a little extra something to do if you want to do it. Dancer is great. Stay in there, kick, 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 kick. Extend, extend, extend. If you're in Chopasana, come up. Set your right foot back down to the mat, hands at your heart, hands at your side. Find your dancer on the second side. Chopasana, you bend your right knee and you lean forward and you keep the kick of the foot in the hand. So it's all about the foot in the hand kick. Spread your toes. Look down to stay grounded. Look to the left. Open up your hips. Square your left hip to come out of it. Bend your right knee. You're coming right back to where all the other dancers are. And set your left foot back down to the mat. Palms come together at your heart. Nice work. Good, eagle pose. Right arm up, underneath, right thigh over thigh. Sit low, we're gonna stay low, stay low. Heads up, go. Tap, 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 tap. What do you feel like right now? Some kind of dance or something. And slide away. Awesome. Arms up. Left arm under, right. Left thigh over, sink. Stay low. And fly. Stay low. Fly. Compress. Fly. Squeeze. Open. Squeeze. Fly it away. And come to the front of your mat. Hands at your heart. Hands at your side. Tree. Right heel lifts. Right knee lifts. Out to the side. Good. Find a little recovery here. Heart rates are up. Normal. You can even come to standing half bound lotus without going into toe stand and get a nice stretch into your right hip flexor. Bring your right hand behind your back. If you can grab your right hand to your right foot, you can forward fold. An Ashtanga move. Slowly release your right knee back to center. Set your right foot back down to the mat. You have to be aware of that standing half bound lotus that your knee doesn't bother you. So if your knee bothers you, you're not going to do it. You go back to tree. So you can try it out every time. Spread your toes. That will help your knee joint. And then you might be able to find it and hold it for a couple seconds. It's not worth to sacrifice one joint to open another joint. So find what works. Breathe into it. And you slowly bring your knee back to center. Hands at your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms. Sun, South, Sea. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift under your inhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra upward dog, downward facing dog. Right leg up, it's crescent. Hug, it's all about your power, it's what you put into it. Notice how you root your finger pads and knuckles for your chaturangas and make sure they're strong into your mat. Look between your hands, step or float your feet to the front. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, bow, feet together, big toes touch, chair pose, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, half lift on your inhale. Step or jump back, chaturanga times 2. Cobra upward dog, downward facing dog. Right leg up. Right foot forward, pivot on the sole of your left foot, warrior 1. You got it. Move through it. Stay with your breath. Left leg. Pivot. Right foot. Left foot. 12 o'clock. You get stronger and stronger. You got to feel it. 2 chaturangas, if I forgot to say it. How soon we forget. Look between your hands. Step or float your feet to the front. Half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow, feet together, big toes touch, chair pose, finishes sun B, stand tall, sun A, forward fold. Half lift. Step or jump back. Cobra upward dog. Downward facing dog. Time frame, we're gonna put 12, 11, and 12 together. Lift your right leg up on your inhale. Bring your right knee to your left tricep. Slide it underneath your left arm. Find your right foot slide back, left arm up, and find your fallen star. Just breathe it a few times. Just feel it out. You can lift your right foot if you want. That's challenging. Make sure your left foot's grounded. Good, and then day 12 is pigeon. Look, you float right into it. Yeah, I finished one of my previous 12 days of quarantine in pigeon. I just really like the feel, and so I'm doing it again. I had a different plan, but I'm trying to make this 1 hour, and so I feel like I had to change my plan. Which means I'm going to do a whole new core video today after this because we need to get our abdominals in. It'll be a short 10-minute core. So be looking for that. All right, let's take our right leg back, downward facing dog. Left leg up. Left knee, right tri. Slide it underneath. Fallen star, open it up. Take 3 breaths. Look up at your right thumb, pull your right shoulder to your back. Squeeze your finger pads and knuckles. Slide your left foot towards you and lift your left foot up. If you didn't slide your left hip underneath your right hip, your left foot won't come off the ground. If you're here, it's more of a back bend. If it's here, it's more of an inner thigh. Bring your right hand to the mat, slide your left knee past your left wrist, and find pigeon. You can look over your right shoulder, make sure your right foot's straight off your hip. Find whatever pigeon works in your body. And we're going back down for the final time after a couple more breaths. So the problem with the pigeon being the last thing, it's the only time we do it. So I encourage you, if you have time, to do some more static yin poses. Go on any of True Fusion STL has a YouTube channel with a ton of yin classes. I don't think I have one quite yet up on my channel, but it will be soon. Slowly slide your hands to the mat. It's just an important way, down dog, to get it, even it all out. The yin and the yang, for sure. Cat tilt to your plank pose. Go back to down dog. Hop your feet outside your baby fingers for Malasana or Bakasana. So as you find your Malasana or Bakasana, again, it's only the second time that you're doing it. And so it's 2 times the practice, which is better than 1. So find your Bakasana, feet together. Triceps into your shins, lean forward, heart forward. If you'd like a tripod headstand, you could set your head right in front of your hand so you can see all 10 fingers and take your legs up. You can also bring your knees back and take them back onto your tries and then find your crow again. Good practice to implement the tripod headstand to it. Step it back, top of a push-up. Lower down all the way down to the mat. Find bow pose. Find your feet. It's a kick, 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 kick. Find your feet. That takes sometimes more time than I give you. So I'm going to start over. Now find your feet and kick, 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 kick. Come on, it's 10 seconds. Kick, kick harder, kick higher. Spread all 10 toes. Find it, breathe it, get it. Woo! And lower it back down. Forearm plank. Elbow underneath shoulders, 1 minute. Timer starts now. Go. Crown of the head forward, neck neutral. Pull your belly and your ribs in, lift your quads. I'm telling you, it's a checklist you got to go through every time. If you don't, you'll sag. Most importantly, breathe. Stay with your breath. I'm telling you right now, it's so easy to quit. When you want to quit, that's when your yoga starts. That's when the power of you begins, that you can do it. You have to trust yourself. You are strong. You're motivated. You're doing this practice when you're off work or maybe before work, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. 10 more seconds and we're done with the minute plank. And it's your last plank in this 4th version of quarantine. Only this version. Set your knees down to the mat. Press your hands on the floor. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Hop your feet to your hands. Step your feet to your hands, whatever feels good. Half lift on your inhale. Exhale, bow. Raise your arms, hand to big toe. Right away. Find it. So you can go right into dancing Shiva. You can get a good hamstring stretch. You can take your leg out for an abductor stretch. You can find whatever works. And bring your right foot back to the mat, hands at your heart, palms at your side. Lift your left leg. Make sure your right foot's parallel. Lift it. Find your 2 piece fingers, big toes, stretch it out. Take your left leg out, right arm out. Look over your right shoulder to find your challenger balance. Find your dancing Shiva, right hand, outer thigh. Some of you will grab your foot, get another hamstring stretch. Slowly bring your torso back to center, set your left foot back down to the mat. Palms at your heart, right elbow next to your hip. Dancer, your choice, your pleasure. Nothing new, just whatever I did before, whatever you like, whatever feels good in your body. Take it to the other side with mindfulness. Find the inner edge of your foot. No rush. Just power. Just you. All you. Kick. Spread. Lift. Breathe. Hands at your heart. Tadasana. Eagle. Right arm underneath, right thigh over left. Stay low. And kick. 2. Whoo, feel your thigh. 3, 4, 5. Bye-bye. Hands at your heart. Left arm, left thigh. Low. Go. Nice. Hands at your heart. Tadasana. Tree. Lift your right heel. Take your knee up to the side. Foot, hand, heart. Close your eyes. Try it. You'll never know unless you try it. I can't see you. No one can see you unless somebody's with you. Close your eyes. Come on, I challenge you. Find your toe stand. Hands to the heart. Smile. Find your hands at your heart. Knee back to center. Nice. Left knee up, out to the side, foot in. Push your inner thigh back. Find the power of your heel to push your inner thigh back if you're in tree. Get it up there, right next to your pelvic floor. Close your eyes. Bring your left knee back to center, winding it down, my friends. Hands to your heart, hands at your side. Surya Namaskar C, raise your arms up. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Half lift on your inhale. Step or jump back, chaturanga. High, low, cobra. Down dog. Right leg up, crescent lunge, right foot forward. Left heel off the mat, sweep. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg back, high plank. Low. Back bend. Left leg up. Left foot forward, right heel off the mat, hug, sweep. Hands to the mat, left leg back, high plank. Low. Down dog. Look between your hands, float your feet to your hands. Half lift on your inhale, exhale, bow, feet together, big toes touch, chair pose. Surya Namaskar B, last one. Hands together, through your heart center, fold. Inhale, half lift, exhale. Chaturanga times 2. Cobra. Down dog. Right leg up. Right foot forward, left foot pivots. Kiss it. Double chaturanga. How come you get so excited when you know you're almost done? Left leg up. Right foot, warrior 1. Hands down, left leg back. Chaturanga times 2. Perfect ones. Cobra. Down dog. Look between your hands. Float. Half lift. Exhale. Feet together, chair pose. Stand tall. Surya Namaskar A. Slow. Exhale, fold, last one. Half lift. Plant your hands, one leg back. Top of a push-up, chaturanga. Cobra, upward dog. Downward facing dog. Hop your feet to your hands. Come on to your heels, off your heels. Sit down. Palms face forward. Each other. Roll one vertebra at a time. Lay down and stretch. Find whatever else you need. Your 12 days of quarantine, 4th version. A plus effort. 58 minutes, 40 seconds. Love you guys.